My man Frank, how you doing today? This is Ryan with TrendLizard.com. I got your email. We're going to take a look at another stock for you today. Got your email requesting a look at East West Bancorp, and I can see why you like this stock. Man, it's a pretty pattern for sure. It's like textbook Elliott Wave on a lot of time frames. So awesome stuff. Let's take a look at it. There was some big upside action starting in 1999 up to the 2004 high. Gave all of that back. This is really our starting point. You can label this however you want. It just really doesn't matter. This is very clearly the starting point that is significant to us. And off of that low, we have a very nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-wave advance into the 2018 high. Every up leg within this move to the upside subdivides as beautiful 5-wave patterns, as you can see here. Once that move completed, we got a very clear, super obvious ABC pullback, retraced a little bit more than 61.8%, spiked below that level, and then very quickly spiked back above it. Very clearly proved to be support in the long run. Then off of that 2020 low, things have kicked back off to the upside, and it has moved to new highs just recently and is clearly bullish. What we want to do is go ahead and zoom in on this price action here off the 2020 low to see how we want to label it. So let's go ahead and do that. This move is absolutely beautiful. Once again, everything to the upside looks trendy. I'm going to make a couple adjustments real quick here. This fourth wave should be over here, and this action to the upside here looks like a leading diagonal to the upside. Not a big difference, but that is what we're looking at there. A first wave up, a very clear ABC pullback to the downside, a super sharp, as it should be, third wave advance, a very funky, choppy fourth wave correction, as it should be, bigger than the second wave, as it should be, and now price is breaking out to the upside again. So this looks like the start of a fifth wave advance to the upside that should get bigger before it's over. Now, if we take a step back real quick, you see the size of this move to the upside here, massive. This move here is very large as well, but it looks more like a first wave within a larger 5-wave pattern, if I was to guess. So it depends on what your time frame here is, how you want to trade this. Now, for me, I don't like to sit through very large pullbacks. Once this 5-wave move completes, I would step aside. I would wait for it to be corrected in what we would consider a second wave, and then wait to get in on that third wave advance from there. So that's kind of the larger scope of things. So this is, again, that first wave on a large time frame. Looks to be starting that fifth wave advance. It looks like it's going to continue higher before that fifth wave advance completes. So let's go ahead and just zoom in on this 2021 action to show you why I think that. First off, I want to look at that counter trend pullback. Now, we've seen this all over the place. We talk about this at TrendLizard.com more or less daily, but it seems to be all the rage to give us truncated ABC x ABC, also known as double correction. So you have an A, B, C, X wave, and then you never get that sharp ending C wave. Instead, you get this ABC kind of choppy, messy stuff that never sets a new low, but it just gives way to the resumption of the uptrend anyway. Now, that's been happening all over the place. Pretty clear that that's what happened here based on the breakout that we're seeing and the strength we're seeing to the upside. Now, if we look at the advance off of September's low, it doesn't look complete. Looks like we had a first wave, second wave, and we're in that third wave advance to the upside here, according to my calculations. Should head higher. I think you need to be bullish as long as it's trading above 75. An early clue would be a move below 80 here, as you can see. So basically that, just based on the internal labeling of this up leg off of September's low, first, second wave, we shouldn't move back below 80 if this is a third wave up, as it appears to be. So I would continue to own EWBC. I would own it if you don't on a short-term time frame, basically looking for the formation of a 5-wave advance. You can do that against 80. If you want to be more conservative, you could put the stop at 75. But once you get the completion of that fifth wave here to the upside, then we're going to be looking for a much larger correction of what will be probably maybe a 2-year move, maybe a little bit less than then. So you would expect a pretty substantial correction of that move. We would be looking for a Fibonacci retracement, as always, of this up leg. And then once you get that, then you would be looking to buy in again in a third wave advance back to that, considering this is just a first wave. And then once it completes, an ABC, very large second wave correction. So looks bullish, should be in a fifth wave. Once that fifth wave completes, I would step aside, wait for it to be corrected, then look to do it all over again. Great looking stock, great idea, looks great. Just be careful once that fifth wave completes to step aside as a larger correction begins. So hope that's helpful, Frank. Thanks again for being a TrendLizard member for life, as you say. And we'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.